Expectations. How many times in your life have you felt let down? Have you felt betrayed? Have you felt like that you let others down? What came in very strong from Spirit was to really work with our genetic place. So first, our genetic place is the place, our birthright of who we are. I can only be who I am to my parents. They can only be who they are to me. My mom, my dad. Brothers, sisters can only be who they are to me. They can only be who they are to each other. So how many times do we put people in our lives in the wrong place? Partners, friends, colleagues. And how many times do we let down? Or how many times do they let us down? A lot of the time as well, for example, if someone's missing a twin from the womb, they'll put them in a twin place, or mom and dad will put you in a twin place. And then you can never be who they wanted you to be. You can only be who you are to that person. And this builds up misunderstandings, resentment, bitterness, nastiness, and really clogs up the body, like the organs too, the bones, criticism, arthritis, the bones, the liver, hatred, anger, fury, grief in the lungs. So this is really, really important to clear. And when you really, really connect to a system or to a person, and you consciously put the intention in to accept them for who they are to you, and you release these trauma bonds, because these are trauma bonds, and they take up a lot of life force, they take up a lot of power, they take up our joy of life. So in this webinar, expectations, this is what we're going to be working on, releasing these trauma bonds, releasing everybody from these prisons of me trying to make them what they're not, or them trying to make me what I'm not. So release all these cages from my system and expectations and illusions. And the more you do it, the more fresh, the more vibrant you become. And then you realize, oh my God, the whole thing was an illusion of misunderstandings. So this is what the webinar is about. It's going to open up fresh spaces within your subconsciousness. And it's going to really open up life force again and allow you to be who you are to yourself first, and then to everybody around you. And then everybody around you can be simply themselves. How refreshing, how relieving, how vibrant and easy is that? We make it all so complicated. We make life so complicated when we put people in the wrong place, and we expect them to be what they're not, or we put ourselves in the wrong place, or we allow others to put ourselves in the wrong place, and we can never be what we're not. So first, the free webinar is about this. I'm going to open up the systems, and then the webinar on the website with the link is going to be 2 webinars. So first it's going to be the free one, and then it's a pre one, and then we're going to go into really open up the keys, and we're going to work through partners, friends, colleagues, parents, where we put people in the wrong place, and we expect them to be something that they never could be for us. So of course there's regrets, of course there's disappointments, of course there's fury in my system because I didn't express it, or I feel fury because they feel let down by me and I couldn't give them what they wanted. So let's clear these fields together. This is what the webinars are about. It's really about opening spaces to clear the density from your cells, from your organs, from your immune system. I'm going to work with the genetic imprints, because we've got epigenetic imprints from our ancestors where they felt frustrated because their moms didn't love them the way they wanted, where they couldn't be the son or daughter that the parents wanted, because it was all misunderstandings. So this information is in the bones, this information is in the cells, this information is in the organs, this information is in your habits, in your brain, in your relationships. So I'm going to work very, very detailed and give you homework in it. I'm going to work very detailed with you to clear where these misunderstandings are in your life, where they are in your organs, where they're in your heart, where you feel grief because you're grieving the loss of being let down and betrayed, where the sadness in your system from years of people letting you down, or you feel you're letting people down. So to clear this fury and explosive energies from your system, sadness, so you can bring in life force, creation, power, and love again, and accept yourself for who you are. I am that I am, and allow everybody to be who they are to you. That's all they need to be. That's all you need to be. Who you are to them, and them, whoever they are to you. This is what these webinars are about. Spirit guided me to bring this in because I really feel it's the time to clear this density from the system, from your subconsciousness, from the bones, from the nervous system, from the organs, from the DNA. And to be really embodied in your place, and to allow everybody be who they are to you. It's a beautiful, fresh field, light, joyful, easy, refreshing. How simple is that? We make things so complicated. And when we look back and then say, oh my God, it was all misunderstandings. So it's almost like I can release these veils. I can release these matrices of disappointment from my system. Beautiful. Have a beautiful day. Sit with this, see what resonates, see if you want to go deeper, and really work through these systems, because it's really worth working through. It's going to free up so much space for your health, for a healthy relationship in your life, for a healthy relationship that you're in, for a healthy relationship with the kids, your parents, your friends, your boss, your employees, because they don't need to be anything else but what they are. You don't need to be anything else but what you are. So easy, and we forget it, but it's not conscious, it's subconscious. So let's clear this together. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.